about his team's 1-goal loss to Hopkins last week. They have to limit those turnovers in transition. Sloppy stick work came back to haunt them.
21 turnovers in that game, the most since 2023 for Towson. Syracuse elects to keep the first line midfield out for its second offensive possession of the day.
Interested to see what Towson elects to do with their LSM and who they continue to put the pole on. You see Michael Leo here with a short stick.
Leo goes one-on-one behind the defender, shoots and scores. Leo didn't put a single goal into the back of the net last time out against Vermont, but starts the offense early today against Towson.
Nadalin was raving about Michael Leo this week. Leo drags his defender low, just beats him underneath. What Leo does such a good job of is just holding the slide. He's patient. He has a different pace.
He has been a force on the defensive end.
Now it's our first look at the second line midfield for Syracuse. Trey Deer, Jackson, Burt Whistle, and Tyler McCarthy.
Towson electing to put a pole on Jackson Burt Whistle early. Burt Whistle was having success in invert in both of the first two games against Jacksonville and Vermont.
Belts comes off the screen, dumps off inside. Thompson, shovel shot. My goodness. Beautiful setup, beautiful finish. It's all orange 2 minutes in.
Another game, another highlight reel Thompson goal. Hiltz finds Thompson inside, who deals with this pressure and just throws a backhand into the top corner. Wasn't even looking at the net when he caught this ball. Stays patient and calm, gets his hands free, whips it into that top left corner. Unreal finish there by Thompson.
Tower, down the left alley, he's pushed back. Stutter step doesn't get him open.
Syracuse early to slide to him if he's going to have a short stick on him. Billy Dwan has bumped up into the midfield to guard him.
Swim move. Weber doesn't get open. Goes back behind cage to Alex Roussel. He's picked up strong, pushed back by Levine. The short stick, dump off inside. And there's the first goal for Towson. Bode Maurer breaks the quiet streak early. Gets Towson off the board with a quick stick move.
Towson goal, his first.
Roussel gets the short stick matchup here. He dominated Syracuse last year with 7 points. Drives up the side. Syracuse has to respect him early. He just does a good job of moving this ball back to Fitzpatrick, who finds Maurer inside. That's some good ball movement by the Towson offense and a nice possession there. Seen that a lot this year. Syracuse moving away as Spallina works up that right side and looking for those cuts inside.
Iltz initiates off a screen from Deer. Passes far side and just lost control, but the Orange keep it. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Syracuse has to work quick. Spallina not rushing. Curls around the near side, lowers the shoulder, shoots, and scores. Bounces it home. Syracuse goes back up 2 goals. Joey Spallina, off a career day, 10 points last time out against Vermont. Doesn't wait long to get going today.
Spallina, primarily a right-handed dodger. This time dodges on Spagnoli, gets up to his left hand and throws a bouncer in. What's so successful here about what he does, as he gets to GLE, he initiates that contact, gets himself going north-south.
Right away. Rowan near side, whips it, misses. Spallina backs it up for the Cuse.
A lot of whip in that stick for Roa.
Leo's calling something out with his right hand. Gets that isolation, spins around, near side, lowers the shoulder again. Loses control on the pass. That got the Towson sideline excited.
Nice defense there by Dan Riley.
Roa whips from top right shelf. 4 goals, 4 goal scorers from the Orange, up 4-1 early.
Wow, what a shot there by Luke Rowe. Was just commenting on his stick. He sailed one wide. This time he dodges from up to top, takes the middle, just lefty on the run, offhand, high to high, top right.
Stays aggressive on the ride. Towson pushes through. Weber finally escapes, gets some room. Some breathing room for the Tigers.
Syracuse not going into a full 10-man ride, but they are bringing McCool up just a little bit, forcing more pressure on Towson clearing the ball. Towson did a good job there. They've, it's taken them some more time, I think, than they wanted. Good job by Syracuse.
Making the Tigers earn it. Just 1 goal so far. Nope. Make it 2. Ronan Fitzpatrick stormed onto the scene last week with 5 goals and has one in the first quarter today.
Ronan Fitzpatrick, really impressed by the film from Hopkins, able to score in a variety of different ways. Catches this one inside, fires it low to low. Credit here to Mikey Weisschauer, dodging hard, causing a matchup change, getting the ball back to Chop Gallagher, probably Towson's best offensive midfielder.
Find it, backed up by Spallina and the Cuse.
Wyatt Hoddle out here with this first line, Michael Leo and Roa.
Spallina dumps off to the back. He was picked up by a short stick. Now Spagnoli, the long pole, has switched onto him. Leo dodging, near side, spin, dump off inside. What a pass and what a shot. Leo couldn't get to the goal himself, dumped off to Hiltz, who finished the job.
I'm a little surprised that Towson continues to put a short stick on Michael Leo. We've seen him just be on this low left wing, just operating there, dodging at his own pace. His teammates moving to the other side of the field. You see Hiltz here just waiting on that backside pipe. Leo's able to find him. Hiltz, a nice handle there, a little bit of a twister.
Syracuse is going to let that man down clock run out. About 15 more seconds until we're back to even strength. The Orange back to full strength. Michael Leo works up on offense. English dumps off, and a bouncing shot goes in for Thompson. His second fancy finish of the day. It's all Orange early.
Sam English and Finn Thompson, they've linked up for a lot of 2-man goals on this right wing. Thompson so good inside, just waits patiently as English draws all the attention. Slides this one inside. Another nice finish by Thompson, wrapping his...
A little bit of pressure to get another goal on the board. Weber down the left alley. He's double teamed from behind. Carter Rice applying some pressure. Came from off the ball.
Nice slide there from Michael Grace, the RIT transfer.
Grace, the big addition for Syracuse's defense. And McCool makes a big stop there. No! The ball falls through. Unconventional, but a much-needed score for the Tigers.
Take another look at this one here on the replay. But Mikey Weisschauer, what a goal. Dodges hard on Kikemo, uses that pick, gets underneath, and then back up top. We call that a little bit of an S dodge. Stays out of the goal mouth, uses the dive. It's an athletic play there. I think that ball goes bar down.
Just barely grazed the crossbar, falls down in over the head of McCool in the last possession.
English continuing to showcase his 2-way prowess. Nice job on the defensive end there, pushing transition. We've continued to see Wyatt Hoddle taking his place on that first line if he does need a rest, needs a breather.
Hoddle out there now with Roa and Leo. Roa has the ball, whips from the left side, finds the upper right 90. Luke Roa with his second goal today. Didn't need any help, no assists, was all alone on the near side.
I critiqued Roa on his first take of the game, dodging down that left alley and taking a low angle shot. Here he just does the same thing again, gets those hands back, beats downs high. Roa just continuing to showcase why he's one of the best midfielders in the country. His on-the-run shooting has really been second to none with both his left and right hand. Nice shot there. This is really helping out his defense.
Led the #2 scoring defense in the country last year. Just about 9 goals allowed per game from the Tigers. Although in the NCAA tournament against Syracuse, gave up 20.
Second line midfield here for Towson. Coach Nadalin really high on them, says a lot of them are underrated. Vieni, number 6. With Tusik, number 3.
Oswald, number 5 as well, who just dumped it off to Vieni. He's working on Kakemo and gets over him for the goal. Pushed back by the long pole and shows off some of that underrated talent.
Alex Vieni, who we were just highlighting, he had a nice game against Hopkins from an initiating perspective. He gets this ball top center, able to handle the pressure from Kakemo, deals with it, fires it low.
Freshman Kai Lopez from the Tigers. He's 0 for 1 today. Make that 0 for 2. Mullen wins it with ease, moves forward, Spalina extra pass, turns into a goal. Poetry in motion from the Orange, finished off by Owen Hiltz.
What a play here. Mullen wins this ball forward. He's gonna hit Spalina, who moves right into this pass from Mullen, just throws a little touch pass over to Hiltz. That ball's in and out of Spalina's stick, almost a quick stick. Credit to him for moving those feet, anticipating that. Just needs to pull up a second sooner. Can't fault the hustle.
Syracuse did cause a turnover on the lone man down opportunity they've had to defend against today. Just 30 seconds this time for the Tigers.
Syracuse shutting off Weishauer with Sam English, playing a 4-man inside.
Pass inside, low shot goes in. Alex Roussel finds the back of the net. And he just loves to score against Syracuse, did it plenty last year.
Credit Towson's patience here, just operating on this right side. Gallagher with a top-down feed. That's a tough handle inside for Roussel. Has to catch the ball facing upfield, turns around, fires it low to low. 5-hole there.
His career high in goals is 4. Violation against Constantinides. He'll be coming off for the next face-off. Mullen picks up another win. Double digits, 10 on the day for him. 10 wins. McCarthy down the near side. Syracuse with its second line midfield out there. McCarthy, Deere, Birtwistle.
Syracuse had numbers there for a second. Deere was flying in from the midfield.
McCarthy uses his screen, passes far side, long shot goes in. Owen Hiltz from the far side yet again, and he's got a hat trick in the first half.
We saw a similar possession to this 1 or 2 possessions ago. Towson still in their zone. Syracuse is going to be running off a pick top center. Syracuse midfielders to dodge and move the ball through X, denying Hiltz and Spalina down there.
English pushed off. Towson coming out in man-to-man after running zone for a little bit of the end of the second quarter. Spalina uses his screen, dumps off inside, and that turns into a goal. Finn Thompson with a hat trick today, set up beautifully by his teammate Spalina.
Finn Thompson ends up having a short stick on him, goes back to set a pick on Spalina, plays that 2-man game. Spalina does a good job drawing 2, stepping away, getting those hands free. At the same time, Thompson, almost a little bit of a backdoor slip here, catches it. And I love how on that.
And finally picked up by Towson, a hard-fought win from the wings.
Nice play by Elijah Smith.
Smith came in to give the assist to Constantinides. Towson has it again on offense. Mikey Weishauer had 2 goals and an assist in a loss to Johns Hopkins last Tuesday. Has just 1 goal so far on 5 shots. Dump off inside and a quick stick goal. Bodenmauer with his second of the day. Flips it in from just outside the crease.
Carbon copy of a first quarter goal, excuse me. Weissauer dodges down the side, gets a pick, moves this ball back up top to Chop Gallagher, as we could hear the ref say. Otherwise would have had a free possession there.
Syracuse 0 for 3 on the man up today. Under 50% on the season, 4 of 9. Burt Whistle.
Spallina getting shut off.
Burt Whistle's placed on the interior. Like you mentioned, Spallina not given any breathing room. Behind the back pass, sets up Leo for the shot and the score. Hiltz and Leo work together at Syracuse's first extra man goal of the day. The Orange pick up a much needed goal.
Nothing crazy here. Syracuse just doing a good job of making this Towson defense get small. Michael Leo catches it. Nice finish low. Patrick, 5 goals against Hopkins in his debut for Towson in his redshirt freshman year.
Roussel pushed back. He had 1 goal, Fitzpatrick, in the first quarter, hasn't scored since. Just 10 on the shot clock. Spin move. Matusik, given no breathing room, shoots, and it's saved by McCool, but it falls in. Fitzpatrick finishes the job. McCool made the stop, lost control of the ball.
There he is, Fitzpatrick. Really nice defensive stand here by Syracuse. Almost got Towson down to the last couple seconds of this shot clock. They had to put a ball on Cage. McCool just pops this one up. Savvy play there by Fitzpatrick. Similar to Hiltz's goal that he scored against Vermont, just batting it in to their zone there. Leo with a nice hitch and face dodge.
English stutter step, give off. Roa shoots, misses high. Limped for a few steps after, seems okay. 10 on the shot clock. Near side, English can't control the pass. 5, needs to shoot, brings the ball low, shoots, and finds the back of the net. Sam English had no time, and he still scores. His first goal of the day comes when Syracuse needs it most, the fourth quarter.
English continues to just be on a different level athletically. In all 3 games we've seen him play this year. Makes a nice play here. Getting to the middle, a little bit of a toe drag.
That opens up quite a bit. He's off for a breather right now. Gives up for the second line midfield. Burt Whistle spins. Doesn't get the space he wants. Brings it to the near side. Spallina. He's been quiet today. Spins. Spins again. Lowers the shoulder, shoots, and scores. Second goal of the day, first since the first quarter. It's all opening up for the Orange now. 2 goals, 2 assists. A nice performance in front of his dad.
I was about to compliment Spagnoli's defense, but Spallina, one of the country's most patient dodgers, just continues to work this matchup. Lean in. Throws a nice little floater there. Gets downs to
Ochoa chased it down. What a series of events for Syracuse. With a big forced turnover, then you almost give it right back. And Ochoa bails Syracuse out.
Syracuse crowd erupting. They're happy with that effort from Ochoa. I have to acknowledge that Billy Juan caused turnover. Very well-timed slide on Weissauer.
Came in on time, poked the ball free, and eventually gave Syracuse the ball back on offense. Wyatt Hoddle out to help the midfield blue unit. but Luke Rowe is the one to punch in the goal. Goal number 3, a hat trick for Luke Rowe, working with space on the near side.
Luke Rowe continuing to show off this left hand. Take a look at Ryder Ochoa saving this possession, the St. John's transfer. Hoddle sets a nice pick. Rowe just runs off that. His lefty shot proving to be one of the most lethal in the country from up top. Puts that.
The Orange take their time, doubling up the Tigers, 14-7, midway through the final quarter. Spallina with a full head of steam, plants his feet behind the cage. And he'll patiently wait for some off-ball motion, looking for the open dodger. Hiltz got poked in the face from behind. No flag comes out, and his teammate scores anyway. Tyler McCarthy with his first goal of the day. The physical defense doesn't stop the Orange offense.
If you take a look back at last year's tape from Syracuse versus Towson, Joey Spallina continued to get hang-ups and make the Towson defense pay. Towson was electing last season to send downs out of the net and flush the hang-up. This time they let Spallina shop from back here. Syracuse off ball just does a good job continuing to move. Tyler McCarthy with, I believe, his first goal of the season. Second line midfield.
Towson has found ways to keep it close for most of the game, but Syracuse has been in control the entire time. After a close game last year, and a Towson team that kept it close against Johns Hopkins this year, this looks very different than the Johns Hopkins game for Towson. Spallina at X, he initiated from their last timeout, sets up the behind the back goal for Leo. Michael Leo, my goodness. Left side BTB with barely any room.
Towson still in their zone. Syracuse elects to put the ball behind. Spallina just shopping from back there. Leo cuts with the short stick defender on him. Flashes his stick, increases that nicely against this zone.
Struggled for a bit against it, had just 2 goals in the entire third quarter. The Orange with 5 in the fourth already. Spallina gives off to McCarthy. He scored his first goal of the season today. Deere, he's been held silent. The weave, Burt Whistle, low shot, toe drag goes in. Everybody eats for the Orange, up 10 over Towson.
This is just exceptional ball movement from Syracuse. Deere over to Thompson, switches field to Hiltz. Hiltz with the assist to Burt Whistle. Each offensive player only keeping that ball in their stick for maybe a second. Game.
Towson in the preseason CAA poll picked to finish first. Got 6 of the 8 first place votes. Delaware got the other 2. Hiltz cross-court feed, oh my goodness! Jumped up, finished down for the goal. Luke Rowe, but a flag flies. This would be crazy if it stood. Rowe jogs off the field. He high-pointed that ball right above the crease, tomahawked it in, and the goal is gonna stand.
Goal's good. With a technical foul, push on Black, that's going to be wiped out by the goal.
My goodness, let's take another look at this highlight goal.
What a play here. Little give and go to get Hiltz the ball. Throws up an alley-oop almost. Roa on that backside.